So in your combination circuit, right, we have a single resistor on this parallel side, we have two resistors on the other parallel side. This single resistor, current always flows through it, and we have battery. So our typical 4 resistor circuit. First thing that we do is we find total resistance. We first add R2 and R3 because they're together in a parallel branch. In our case, we have 15 and 40, so that adds up to 55 ohms. Then we have a parallel with a single resistor each, which we can use product over sum or add the reciprocals to get the total resistance, and I think we got 110 over 13. And then we add R1 with whatever that resistance is, and we get 110 over 13 plus 20, that's our total resistance. Once we have total resistance, we can always find, once we have 2 out of everything in the column, we can find the other 2. So now, the second thing is, since whichever resistor is by itself, you migrate the total current to that one because all current is the same for a series circuit. Once you have I1, you could find E1 and P1 because you have 2 out of the 4.
Right.
The next thing is, whichever is in parallel, right? The voltage on one side must equal the voltage on the other. But what is the voltage that will be experienced by both sides? Well, you start with your E total, you subtract your single resistor in series voltage, and that difference is going to be the voltage experienced by either side. But where do we place it? Do we place it E2, E3, or E4? You place it on the side that has a single resistor, which in this case is R4. So 80 volts, or the difference between 120 or E1, E total E1 goes to the 80. Since we know 2 out of the 3, we could always find the other 2. And what we learned today, Kirchhoff's current law. Once you know the current going through one parallel, and we know the total current going in, you can always find the current going on the other side. And that's going to be total current minus that current.
Okay.
And now we make those currents the same because in series they're the same. And once you have 2 out of the 4,
We can do
find the
that then.
rest.